Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Sometimes I'm asked, what is the best communications course that I could recommend? I do have one that I'd like to recommend to you. It's called marriage. Being married affords you with the best opportunity to practice your communication skills. Well, in the previous three videos about our life roles and how we can achieve authentic success, I spoke about being a person, a provider, and a proclaimer. And for this particular clip, I'm going to talk about your role as a partner. In other words, how are you honoring your marriage as a husband or as a wife? Some of you might be asking, what has my marriage got to do with achieving success in the corporate world? Isn't my private or personal life best left private and be dichotomized away from my work in the office? You might be surprised to find out that your role as a partner has a lot more to influence your success in the workplace than you care to recognize. For most of us, when you open up your wallet or your purse, uh, and if you have a photo inside, usually whose photo would appear in your wallet or in your purse? Obviously, most of us have photographs on our family, and obviously that would also include our spouse, whether our husband or our wife. How many of you actually keep a photograph of your boss or your favorite customer? Obviously not. So this very simple act tells us very much of the role we play in our lives as a partner and how critical and entrenched this role is. There are two major benefits that I'd like to talk about with regards to your role, to you playing your role as the partner at home. Number one is the benefit of stability. And number two is in the area of synergy. Stability and synergy. What is this all about? Let's go. We all agree that there is a lot of chaos and change and confusion in the industry and in the workplace where nothing really stays the same. In fact, chaos and change and improvement in the areas of technology and product improvement are changes that are welcomed, and in fact, it is beneficial. But as far as human relationship is concerned, we strive for stability. We strive to associate with people who are reliable. We strive to be close to those that we can count upon, that isn't given into mood swings, that will be there for us when we need them. So although in industry chaos and change may be welcomed, but in terms of deep relationship is concerned, we are looking for stability. And the most stable relationship that we can find on planet Earth is that which exists within a marriage. In fact, marriage is even stronger than parenting. Most of us fall into the trap of focusing more on being a father and a mother rather than being a husband or a wife. Remember, you parent your children to leave you, but you stay married for the rest of your life. This is the source of stability, not this. In fact, you can never effectively parent until you start with a strong foundation of marriage. Also, you cannot effectively deal with the chaotic situation at work unless you have a strong marriage as well, because a strong marriage gives you a strong base of emotional support. When you're out here fighting the war, it is so refreshing to know you can come home to a place where you can be revived. You can come home to a place where you can be understood. In other words, you come home to a place of stable relationship where you receive encouragement, listening ear, and the support that you need. Then you go out and you fight the corporate war again. But what the corporate world cannot give you in terms of stability, your spouse can give you in terms of stability in a strong marriage relationship. Both your personal and corporate life cannot be separated. One supports the other, especially a strong marriage and the role that you play as a partner at home. The most obvious example of synergy is when a husband or wife come together and they exist within a relationship called marriage. 1 plus 1 may not be equals to 2. Sometimes it could be equals to 2, 3, 4, 5 or more. You know what I mean. When the children comes along, it's such a physical demonstration of the synergistic relationship a couple can have together. Now, it has its parallel in other areas as well. The other area of synergy that you and your spouse can get together and affect is the area of life vision. It is not just your vision, but both of your vision together. But what happens is sometimes this vision can be blurred by distractions of work, routine, finances, the children's schedule, and education. All of this can distract us from the vision of what we can do together as a married couple. This lack of vision becomes apparent when one of two situations occurs. When there's the empty nest syndrome. When the children leaves, when the children go out to work and they have their own life and the nest is empty, then suddenly the couple, especially the wife and mother, might realize that, hey, they are no longer around. What else can I rely on to motivate me in life? Because up till now, all of her activities have been centered around the children and now they are gone. And the second situation could be the guy. The guy could be so focused on his work and climbing the corporate ladder that when he retires, when he goes into retirement, there's nothing else to plant his vision on. And right now, the only person that he has to look at is the wife. And the only person that the wife has to look at is the husband. And if up till that point in time, they do not share a life of vision, when the children and the corporate career is gone, they might get bored with each other. And that's very sad. So before you get bored with each other, spend time to develop a life vision, even in the midst of your busyness at your work and even in the midst of your busyness in raising your kids. Having a life vision together, reminding yourself of what you could do together. Remember the times when you were courting, you dreamed that you could conquer the world. You dream about some of the talents that both you and your spouse might have and some of the projects that you could go together. Don't give up on those dreams. Some of those things can be done, especially when the children are older. They can even be a part of your vision. Now, isn't that exciting? So remember, look at your relationship with your partner from the perspective of synergy, not stress, because there is so much more that we can achieve together as a couple than being on our own, chasing our individual corporate dreams. Get together, have a strong merger. In closing, your life role as a partner is a reminder of what your first love is. Remember, your love towards your spouse is your first love. Every other loves, including loves for your job and even for your children and hobbies, etc., etc., are all in second place. In fact, all of this area would benefit tremendously as both of you focus on your first love for each other. That will give you the stability and the synergy you need to face the outside world successfully. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.